we want to find out the impact of the media ownership on the quality of journalism.
I think it's an important question because it makes a big difference who owns actually the newspaper or the broadcasting network. Whether it's the state or whether it's a media mogul like Murdoch, or whether it's a foundation which has sort of a common purpose. I mean, of course, that makes a difference, and hardly anybody takes notice of that or talks about it. But it makes, of course, a big difference because it also makes a difference whether you need to make money, whether you're profit-oriented or not. So it makes a difference, of course.
And what's the impact on the public interest? Like this cross-media ownership concentrations, what's the impact on the public interest? How do you evaluate this impact?
Well, you have to take into account that a lot of the quality newspapers which exist or still exist, like the New York Times or the Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung in Germany or in the United States, a very small proportion of the newspapers is making a big proportion of the news, or what we call the news, investigative journalism and making news. If those newspapers would die, of course the public impact would be huge, because that would mean that a lot of power goes around unchecked. So if owners are not willing to back and put their money and back journalists who control power, it makes a big difference in public interest, because in every vivid and vital democracy there's control of power. It's one of the most essential things of a democracy.